Welcome to Toffee TV. It is my three talking points. Everton to Southampton nil at Goodison Park this afternoon, and Everton have won their final ever men's first team match at Goodison Park, and they've done it comfortably enough. A couple of goals from Illiman and Jai and a clean sheet for Jordan Pickford, who seemed like he had a lovely afternoon. He was singing away, he wasn't singing, he was enjoying our song for him. Certainly you could tell. That for sure. The Blues, listen, what a day. Going into this, I was a little bit anxious because Everton should have beat Southampton. They're the team in the Premier League, the bottom. They've got 12 points all season. This should have been a routine win on paper. It was a routine win, in all fairness, it was. The lads did the job, and they got the job done, and they got the job done on a lovely day, lovely warm day, a day to spend with people who a lot of us probably won't see again. I think we might see some, but a lot of the people who sit around will disperse into other areas at Everton's new stadium. It's huge, and we probably won't be with those people again. And it was quite a poignant day at Goodison Park. It was a great day for memories as well. But Everton won the game, and that was the most important thing. You know, that anxiety that I had, a little bit of anxiety, was to just get to the game and get it over and done with a victory, because it was almost becoming the fear that we didn't win it was making me a little bit anxious. But I needn't have worried. Everton went out and did the job, you know, and got it sorted, and that's all you can ask. All you can ask. Go out and listen. If you'd have said to me in January, when David Moyes took over, when you play Southampton for the final game of the season, means you'll be above United and Spurs and can't be caught if you win. There's no pressure on it other than it's the final game, and it'll be a lovely sunny day. I would have bitten your hand off for it, and that's what we got. So lots more of those routine home wins. That's what we want to do. And we won again 2-0. Illiman and Jai brace has won us the game. And I am buzzing tonight. I don't feel like, for some reason, I've developed a big cold. And I don't know why. I think it's emotional. And I think I've got half a ton of blue flares up my nose, and has made me nose run. There you go. I apologise. I'm a little bit sniffly. First talking point I'm gonna really discuss is the fans. Done something I haven't done for a long time today, which was get to Goodison Park hours before the game. We were there about 9:30 to get ready to welcome the coach in. Spoke to loads of Evertonians, seeing the scenes, seeing how many young kids were there with their Everton kits on, seeing a sea of blue, which was amazing. Well done everyone for putting your Everton stuff on. It looked amazing. And standing there with Zach, and he had the blue flare, and I've got a picture of him. It's on my Instagram. I've put it on my Instagram of him stood there with the flare, and the fans behind him, and the sun. Was just such a lovely moment. And I hope for him, and I hope for loads of Blues, there's lads who are in the early 30s who've seen and won't be able to remember anything. And that, for a club of our size, is absolutely scandalous. You know, it's me at my age, and we haven't won anything for 30 years. You know, it's absolutely outrageous. I want it for me, but more importantly, I want a trophy for all of those lads, like I've said, who are in the 30s, who are massive Evertonians, and everyone younger than that, to have an occasion where we can go and line the streets and celebrate our club. It was really humbling today, I think, to just look and see how fanatical we are, how much that fan base, our fan base, is different to a lot of other fan bases. It's different to some clubs who win stuff. Seeing Crystal Palace yesterday has and should reinvigorate a lot of football clubs. Seeing Newcastle earlier in the season winning trophies when they've never won anything, you know, for whatever. Palace have never won anything in their whole history on a top flight level. Newcastle haven't won something for 50 odds or whatever, 70 years, wasn't it? Sorry. Seeing those two clubs sort of break those ducks this season. Seeing our fans today, unbelievable. Unbelievable. On them streets, the flare, the blue flares, the smoke everywhere, lining the streets, singing, the noise. As we were walking through Stanley Park, you could hear the songs being sung. It was incredible. And it did sort of drag me back to my childhood, really, of going to watch Everton parade trophies round, and I want more of it. I want it for Zach. I want it for, like I said, all of those lads, 30 and under, who've seen nothing, because we deserve it. And when we come together like we did today, it's incredible. So let's hope we can break free of the Hadjuk curse that they put on Goodison and get to the new stadium and start building a team that can deliver a little bit of success and let us all revel in it. But today it was amazing. The coach welcome and everything was unbelievable. And then obviously being inside Goodison and seeing the blue, it was just a sea of blue, and I don't think I've ever seen so many. When I was sat in my seat just looking around, everywhere was blue. Seeing the fans spinning the scarves and the songs and everything, it was just an unbelievable occasion. And obviously for Everton to win the game as well, just topped it off. And talking about winning something, you know, let's hope it's not long. Let's hope it's not long till we do. Second thing I want to speak about is David Moyes, who came in January. The team hadn't scored in 9 of the previous 11 games. People were saying we can't score goals. There was an issue. We were 1 point above the relegation zone. For Everton to lose 4 games in 18 with the set of players that a lot of people said weren't good enough, nowhere near the level, to be on 45 points tonight, to have guaranteed to finish above Tottenham, Manchester United, West Ham, to need a Crystal Palace draw to make sure that Wolves don't finish above us, is an unbelievable feat. It's a tremendous feat, and people shouldn't play that down, what David Moyes has done. He's incredible. He's been incredible what he's delivered, and I'm absolutely delighted for him. I think this is his club. You could see today when he went down to the Gladys Street, when he's walking around and people are singing his name, but when he went to the Gladys Street, you could see what it meant to him. And he put it on the owner's toes, didn't he? And more on that in a bit, but you could tell he loves being our manager. He loves the club, and he wants to deliver, and he'll work hard to deliver a better Everton team. We've seen what he can do in this second half of the season, and it's make Everton at least a team that gives everyone a go. It'll go for everyone at home. It gives everybody a game, and that's all we love as fans, don't we? We want to see our team fighting. We want to see better players. We want to see faster players, more attacking players, more goals. But we want to know that we're gonna go after teams, and that's what we've done. You know, in the last 3 games, Everton have scored 7 goals. A team that people said couldn't score goals. 2 against Ipswich, which he should have won. 3 against Fulham last week. 2 again today. You know, he's done an unbelievable job, and it can't be underplayed. It can't be downplayed. Now, the challenge for him, of course, can he build on it? That's on him, and it's on the owners. But he's done a sensational job, and that's why he got such an amazing reception today, and the songs and all of that. And I thought his words were brilliant when he was on the mic. So, well done, David Moyes. Well done. And my third and final point is going to be split between the owners, Angus Kinnear, the CEO, and then Goodison Park, which I'll finish with. The first bit is, again, it's all going to link in. I talked about the coach welcome and seeing the unbelievable fans before the game. Incredible. I've just talked about the manager getting, doing an amazing job, 4 defeats in 18. getting us on 45 points. You know, we got lauded for 48 last season by people. He's done incredible to get to 45. We beat Newcastle next week. Big if, but if we do, we'll be on 48, which is just crazy for what he's done. But it's going to go into the ownership now. The manager has put it on the owners. He said, look at what you've seen today from this fan base. He talked about the coach welcome, said he's never seen anything like it. The fans in the stadium, and said, now, if you can build on this, you put your money where your mouth is, build on this team can get up and challenge. Because we are one of the big teams, the big clubs in this country, that if you back it properly with our fan base, which we've seen is amazing, this club can explode. It's ready to go. That new stadium down there on the dock, the Hill Dickinson Stadium, is incredible. It's ready. That is ready to take a team into Europe, to take a team playing and fighting at the top end of the league. We've got to try and match that now. We've got to try and match that. And like the manager said, we've got to start making memories down there that we've got from here of winning and being strong and going after teams. I love the fact that Moyes will always put it on the fans as well. It's up to you to create what you've got here and what you've done down there. We'll take that. The 1878's brilliant. Brilliant all season. Now we got to take it with us. Everyone joined in today. Everybody. So let's run with it. We're better when we unite as a fan base. I've seen it today. I've had an unbelievable day. I really have. People been lovely. So many people have come up today and congratulated the channel and said lovely things and just had a chat. We've also had chats with people about the team and about the club and about the fans. When we're all together pulling in the same direction, this team, this club can, honestly, it can go from strength to strength. We have to stop being divisive with each other. We have to start supporting each other as much as we can. Back everyone, back the club. Challenge the club, absolutely. But let's believe. Let's start believing in what David Moyes is doing. The Freaking Group, with the CEO, it's on you now. This is a big summer, and you have to go out and find the money to back the manager, which I believe they will. And we have got to drive this football club forward. Recruitment is everything in football. I believe we've got the right manager right now to do what is needed. It's on you, the owners, and the CEO, and the club as a whole, to start giving the manager what he wants, but more importantly, giving the fans what they want, which is a team to be proud of, an attacking team with fast players and exciting players, because we've had a real tough time over the last 5 years. Moving on from that to finish, where else can I finish but Goodison Park? What an amazing place. Been going there well over 45 years. It's hard to think that that's it for the men's team. A ground I went to as a kid and fell in love the minute I seen that pitch. The minute I seen the stands. The minute I heard the one-liners from our fellas throwing them out there. Standing with me dad, me uncles, me brother, me mates. Standing together. Watching the team that we all love. Believing anything was possible as a kid. And I was lucky. At that time. I started going and Everton became successful. I thought it'd last forever. I did. I was wrong. But going in that place was always our place. The building, I said earlier in the week, it's bricks, it's mortar. But it's so much more than that, isn't it? It's so much more than that to all of us. And nothing stays the same in life. And it's sad. It's sad. I've been emotional today. I've also been hugely proud seeing all of the ex-players, looking at them walk around, seeing the fans give them incredible receptions. And life's weird because when you're in the moment, you don't fully appreciate the moment. You just living your life. When you stop and take a step back, there's people around me, kids around me that aren't kids no more. Zach was down here when I took him. He's now bigger. It's not hard to be taller than me, but there you go. Seeing people grow, people who've been there and aren't there no more, people I'll miss when I go to the match. All of that's been in that stadium. We've had amazing times. I've had amazing times. Bayern Munich will never be beaten. I hope it is, but up to now it's never been beaten. And lots of other things in between. Heroes, Adrian Heath, Gary Lineker I loved, but Inchi was my hero. Big Dunk, another hero of mine. Loved Tim Cahill, it's great seeing him. Lukaku, what a forward. Kanchelskis, what a winger. You know, these players. Richarlison, what a guy. You know, and many more. And we'll have all of that kind of thing at the new stadium. But Goodison Park will always be the place where it all started for me, for you, for everybody. And as much as I'm excited at our future and excited to get to the new stadium, I'll miss Goodison. There's no two ways about it. And I'll miss the people who I've sat with, and I'll miss loads about it. Just that view. I sat there the last bit and took it in as the game was playing out, and thought, this is it. You know, and yeah. I could say lots more. I won't. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to everybody who come up. Thanks for the congratulations. But most of all, thank you, Goodison Park.